be playing a bit more of the old Paladin. I have a couple of quests for Paladin, so it seems like a good thing to be playing. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I haven't actually been playing much Might and Magic Duel of Champions, as you might have noticed. It's because just generally I tend to prefer Hearthstone whenever I decide to play card games at this point. At least for the moment. I've also been reading a lot of books in my spare time recently, so there's that. Alright. Oh, okay. This is going to be interesting. At least I know what to expect. We got a good start, but we don't have the coin. I will take all of these things. We got something for a bunch of cards, something to buff those cards, something to protect them. Perfect. Flawless start. Alright, can't do anything this turn, of course. As you can see, I have my Pandemonium card back active, as is the case with seemingly the vast majority of people. Alright, well, I guess this is something I could do. Sure, let's do it. I mean, he's gonna take out my 2-1 at this point with his archer. It's pretty good value. Would have been better if he would have saved his archer. Well, no, because, yeah, it still wouldn't have been any better. Oh, he's actually going to ignore them. That is perfect. In that case, I'll throw this down right now. You can get my damage through rather than buffing them up this turn. Much better. And if he plays any more, I can just consecrate, which he is. Of course, he's not playing cards, just his little minions. Oh, and he's sacking one of them. Alright, I can play a better taunt. Wouldn't be such a bad idea. But instead... Oh, yeah, can't do that. Better taunt or more damage right now? I'm thinking more damage. I can add that extra taunt next turn. Or, let's see here. He's probably going to play something bigger this turn. Nope, he used all his resources to hit me rather than, for example, my raid leader. That was certainly not going to be helping him at all.
Hit it very hard.
Feel like he's just given up at this point. In that case, let's throw down the True Silver and take a swing at him. Just to end this a little bit faster. Yeah, you should just concede at this point. And we'll play another game because this is rather fast indeed. Consecration, that is certainly one way to finish off all I had on my board, but that's no problem. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to attack right now. Sure, I'll do it. Okay, that's GG for that. Yeah, okay. Well, on to the next game then. 10G. Cool, cool. See, I got the 5 games and 2 games. So that's great. Good to see. Oh, color of the gem in the center. Huh. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Yeah, I was wondering about that. About how to tell the rarity from looking at it. I guess I never noticed the gem in the center. Apparently that's a popular place to put these rarity indicators on cards in just about any TCG. Yeah, I don't really... Huh. Well, whatever. Dragonling mechanic is not something we really need immediately. I got some decent stuff here. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of these. Up for 2 cost or something. Well, maybe we'll get one in the draw. I really like having the Blessing of Might with one of my minions down here, so maybe that's what we'll end up doing instead. Not right now, though, because I don't want to waste the coin. Alright, Shield Master. Looks like we probably won't be doing much this turn then. I really don't want to waste the coin. Not right now. Next turn maybe. Getting out that 3/3 wouldn't be such a bad idea. Especially with just that on the field. Should be fine. So, do we want to do that? It wouldn't be terrible. Senjin would be better next turn, but tend to prefer playing more immediately. Start taking swings. And then, next turn we can give it a little bit more HP, assuming it survives. Okay then, so 3 resources. I think that's probably what we'll do. If it survives, we'll throw this down. If it doesn't, we throw down another taunt. Have them deal with yet another. Just gonna play spells to kill it off this turn. I'm fine with that. Rather we waste them on that than anything else. Demolisher, alright, that pretty much needs to die. Luckily I have the means to make that happen. Even more so now, but I suppose this is what we're gonna have to do since we don't have the resources for the true silver. Cool, cool. Would have liked to have taken the swing there, but getting rid of that Demolisher is more important given the relatively small size of my minions. Alright, that is potentially quite dangerous. And now it can actually take swings. Alright. Okay then. I could raid leader up at this point, but I'd rather perhaps take out the true silver and get rid of that immediately without wasting one of my creatures. Might be a terrible idea. Because I could just play taunt and ignore it, which is generally what I prefer to do, but if I do that, he will just take out my better things, so I might as well get rid of it right now. Especially since he played a taunt earlier. Or was that previous game? Well, if he does though, even if he hasn't previously, that would make that direwolf even better, given that he would be able to take care of my bear for relatively low cost. So now, 5 resources. He might maybe play a spell and then try to summon a totem.
You shall not pass.
That certainly works. Oh shit, now he takes out my bear. Ugh. Luckily, I have my own way of getting rid of his crap. Alright, not bad. We can toss down the raid leader. And remove that. And then I could kill off his raid leader, which wouldn't be a terrible idea right now.
For justice.
And summon some more stuff, which is great. Giving our raid leader on the field. Even more so now that we have some taunts lined up.
The gates are open.
Excellent. I was hoping for something like that. That means I can just buff up one of my minions. Oh, Blessing of Kings. Not exactly what I want right now. So anyway, this is buffed up. That's gone. Throw down something to protect our stuff. And take some swings. Excellent. Now the mass AoE should be coming out eventually. I'm sure he has it. Okay. This is fine. We can just kings up at this point. I don't really want to use that. Blessing might be the best option. Let's see here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alternatively, we can go... Nope, pretty much gonna have to do that, I suppose. So, Blessing of Kings. That'll also help that a little bit. And we can just take our swings, I guess. And we could pull this out now, just for the added damage potential. Which is probably a bad idea, given the fact that we had plenty of damage potential, and now it's just even more bait for a large AoE. But I feel like if he had that, he would have used it, and I doubt he drew any. Alright, hoping for a taunt, perhaps. Didn't get it. Probably going to concede.
Squire, attend me.
Okay. Plus 2 health. Cool, cool. Yep, there goes the concede. Alright. Going good. Excellent. Got that victory on the plate. And you know what? Let's do a third. One more, perhaps. Got a pretty good streak going on. As is usual when I start playing my Paladin at this relatively low rank. Although I don't think I've... maybe ranked 19 might be my highest in the previous season. Alright. This is interesting. Quite the start. Huh. I like having these blessings, especially real early like. But this I don't really need yet. That's a sort of late game card. I'm going to keep the others. I'm hoping for... no, that's not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for the Murloc, you know, because I wanted those 2 cards so that I can get these raid leaders going. Get my hurt engine rolling. But, this is going to be rather hard to work with. I might actually have to coin into my hero ability just so that I can potentially get rid of whatever he plays. Because, for example, coining into a raid leader would not be super helpful unless I already had something on the field. Not exactly the turn 2 play I'm looking for. Of course, I could still draw something useful. That'd be nice.
I wonder.
Indeed. Alright. Wow, okay, that's no help. Oh, not cool. Not cool at all. I
wonder.
I really don't want to do that. No, I'm not going to waste the coin on that. Would be a good idea if he played something good that I could kill, but didn't expect him to. Alright, cool. So, a Wind Fury, that would be something I want, especially in this case. Very much so. I have a lot of ways to put on the hurt at this point. If he doesn't kill that off, I can just throw down the raid leader in addition to the buff and get off just an unbelievable amount of damage. And if he leaves it for another turn, I can do it again. Or at least raid leader up again. Indeed. What will you do? It's quite the dangerous card there. It'd be a gamble. Ah, dicks. Oh, that really shuts down the plays quite considerably. Oh. Not bad. Not bad at all. That would be one way to deal with that, in addition to being able to deal an additional bit of damage to his face. But at this point, I'd rather just get out a bit of taunt. It's dangerous, but I'm gonna do it. So now we have some taunt down. Not usually my style to waste damage, but this harpy could be potentially excessively lethal, so I really don't want to waste it if I can get away with it. But at this point, if he has a way to get rid of my Shield Master, then that leaves the Harpy open to attack, and that means I've wasted my opportunity. Well then, assuming things survive next turn. Oh, tracking, interesting. Alright, that means he probably doesn't have a way to deal with that right now. But anyway, if this survives, that means I can get rid of that taunt. Oh no, he's gonna kill it off. He's killing the Wind Fury right now. Shit. That's pretty unfortunate. Well then, that leaves me with very limited options. Suppose at this point, the only thing I can really do is summon a reinforcement.
Reporting for duty.
That's about it. I have really awkward numbers at this point. If I had one more, if I had another coin, for example, I would have been doing pretty good. Okay, so he's probably going to attack me with that. Oh, and he might not even be able to summon much. Okay. That's cool. Well then, kind of sad that I have all these buffs but no Harpy. Well then, I could buff that up so that it could survive taking that down. It's not a terrible option, but I could also kill that buzzard and deny him cards, which at this point might be pretty great. I would have to waste a charge to make that happen, however. So, yeah, instead I'm just going to buff this up and remove this. And then I can summon a new one. And he'll probably consider this new recruit that I buffed up a more dangerous target and probably take that out. Well, no. He would certainly just take out the, what is this called? Shattered Sun Cleric. Certainly.
Truth is my shield.
Alright. Certainly. Well. I can deal with that relatively easily. So this is pretty great. Okay, so we can get the raid leader out. Alright, not bad. And then we can get another one out if necessary. And it probably is necessary. So let's do that, shall we? And that lets us take care of this. Like so. And then we can actually get rid of the starving buzzard or attack him. I think at this point, as much as I would like to deal damage to him, getting rid of this buzzard is pretty important. One thing, I don't want him to get cards, but more importantly, I want these raid leaders alive because I need to have better taunts coming up. Because if I play this, it gets +2, and that's more important than our Silverhand recruit with its 4-1. That wouldn't survive very long. But if I can keep these alive, I can do a hell of a lot more damage in the long run. He must have some really big stuff, maybe some core hounds at this point.
What you want?
Or not. Alright, cool. So that means we can True Silver up. Take out one of these. Excellent. And then perhaps throw down some tauntage. Alright, cool. Next turn. If he doesn't play a taunt, we're throwing down the Stormwind Champion for loads of damage, in addition to perhaps a buff. Alright. Does the trick. Flare. Okay. He really needs those cards, apparently. Nice. Alright then. In that case, guess we could just take one of these out. Don't want to just take a swing at him at this point. Maybe. But I'm not going to. I'd rather use both of my weapons for removal, given the massive amount of damage I have on the board. If I waste my 6 damage killing off, for example, one of them 2 health taunts, that'd be quite the waste. Alright. I can kill one of the taunts with a bluegill, and the other one I can kill with this and have it survive. Alternatively, I throw down the bluegill, give it a buff, and then do that, but yeah, we can do that and then just attack with the true silver. Alright, so the bluegill comes out, and then we can give it a buff. Might be a good idea. Sure. Send it to its doom to finish that off. I can get rid of this myself. And then attack through that. And I could summon out another one of these. I'd rather not most of the time, but I'm going to do it. He might have an ooze, but I'm just going to bet that he doesn't so that I can make more efficient use of my resources. And now I have a recruit out that I can buff up to get rid of any more taunts that he might play.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Okay.
Handle it.
This is fine. Because what I can do is throw down another one of these. Yeah. Let's see here. I throw down one of these. That gives me 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. 11, 12, 13, 14. Not bad. Especially 17 with that, right? 7, that's 10, 14, yeah, 17. Not bad at all. But I could buff this up to take care of that, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. Might be a terrible idea. That's a waste of 6 damage. Yeah, especially since I can finish him next turn if I do this. Yep. Because now I have a weapon, and assuming he doesn't play a taunt, and maybe even if he does play a taunt, I'll still be able to finish him with the weapon. Pretty good run. Snapjaw. Be pretty nice with the Defender of Argus. Nope. Alright. That's the end. With the recruit. To battle indeed. Excellent. That was quite a good run indeed. And because of our win streak, we're just getting all the stars. Alright. Well, I shall see you next time.